You're listening to a Canadian Movie Crew production.
Captain America is the story of the first Avenger hunting down the Red Skull in the futuristic world of 1993. Or is it?
It's the Or Is It Movie Podcast. And now, your hosts, Derek and Mean Mark.
Welcome back to the Or Is It Movie Podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
And I'm Mean Mark.
Joining us today, our good, faithful, favorite co-host, Mr. Scott White.
That's right. From America.
Thank you. Yes, there's no way we were doing a Captain America podcast without at least one American here.
Yeah.
So we brought in a specialist.
And just a quick shout out to our listeners. If you've ever had to save the world from a gang of fast niches, or if you haven't, we'd appreciate you to give this podcast a rating of 5 stars on whichever platform you listen to us on, and spread the word if you enjoy it. Scott, you've seen this before.
I have. I used to have this on DVD, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What? You know what? No. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Well, so
all the movies you brought us and the DVDs that you've had.
I remember vividly going to the movies and seeing the preview for this movie and getting really excited because this was 1993, whatever it was, it was 1990 actually.
1990.
Yeah, it was 1990. No, we just had the television superheroes. We had Superman, but no Marvel. This was before Spider-Man. This was right after Batman. I was really excited. And I remember seeing movie posters, and it never came out. It never came out. I think it went, either it went right to video or whatever happened, but it never came out.
It did come out. It only was released in theaters in the UK and France.
It never came out in the States. Captain
came
America never came out in America.
Or in Italy, apparently, where part of this movie takes place as well, Nor in Canada, where part of this movie takes place as well.
According to Wikipedia, the budget for this movie is $3 million, which I want to see receipts.
Yeah.
And the box office, 57,857 tickets. So they didn't even count the money. They just counted the tickets. So,
yeah, how many francs is that, or whatever?
I don't know. Yeah. So, it was released in 1992 in the U.S. Oh, on DVD, the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
There you go. Or on probably 92 VHS.
VHS, yeah.
So this was produced by won a Golden and Globus. This was when they split up, and it was produced by one of them. And I don't know which one it was, but this was I think this was after Canon Films, and this was like a layover from that. But
yes, Canon originally bought the rights, and then when they dissolved their company, whatever companies, 21st Century Film basically took this over. Which, I mean, if you remember 21st Century Film, you don't.
You don't.
I'm just trying to find, Battle Force, Vampire Hookers, Emmanuel in Egypt.
If this movie had vampire hookers, it would have been 100% better.
Yeah,
I think same company actually that did Death Wish 5, Face of Death. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Red Skull Pally, come over here.
So,
guess who's getting a shield to the face? I'll give you a hint. It's you.
Welcome to the show, Matt Salinger, Ronnie Cox, Ned Beatty, Michael Newry, Scott Paulin, and Kim Gillingham. Welcome back, Darren McGavin from Dead Heat.
Wow.
I think he was one of the cops. He was one of the...
Darren McGavin was the general.
general.
In this one, but what was he in Dead Heat?
Oh, he was the
he
coroner.
was Dr. Ernest McNabb.
He was the head coroner in Dead Heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guy who was on the take. Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
What about Billy Mooney?
Oh, missed him. Who's Billy Mooney?
He was a little kid on Lost in Space, but also Barnes and Barnes. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. He's part of that.
It's before my time.
Oh, he had a stint on Babylon 5. Well, stint, yeah. He did 4 years on Babylon 5, apparently. That's...
Okay, so... This movie. Yeah. It's an hour and a half, let me tell you. This is only an hour and a half. God, is it a shit.
Yeah.
It is. Whew. So we start off in Germany.
Italy.
Sorry.
Italy.
And this kid is known to be a genius. He has a high intellect. And the Nazis have the super soldier serum, basically. And they want to use him and then make him into the greatest soldier ever. So they come kidnap him, and his family gets killed.
There's a technical term you're missing, Derek, I'm afraid. Blown to smithereens, I think was the...
Fair enough. But they also audio tape it?
Yeah, for whatever they could use in 1936. The way they taped things in 1936, that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't tape it. My understanding was that the kid was playing piano, and they were recording that. And when the Nazis kicked the door down, they didn't realize that they were being recorded.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So the kid gets taken away, back to the Nazis. And this is where they introduce the super soldier serum. They show this is a rat on drugs. Any questions?
I'll give the movie credit. They're speaking in German, and they're not doing German. They're going to do that later. But at the beginning of the movie, they're speaking in German, and they're not using German accents. So I give the movie credit for that. You're not going Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah. Well, they will later.
Yeah.
I have a note here. Germany was famous for their turning stuff into stop motion experiments. And so I know the weird thing, yes, they are speaking German. But the translation captions only happen periodically.
Occasionally, when you need to know something, that's when they pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming that the rest of the time they're just talking about their lunch severely, and then back to the super soldier formula or whatever.
But I would there's the whole scene where the scientist Francesca or whatever her name is, Fasoli.
Yeah, she's from Italy. She's an Italian scientist.
Fasolini. Yeah. She comes in and she's, oh my God, you can't do this. And this is just a child and blah, blah, blah. I'm only guessing because they don't translate it. You would think that this would be an important part of the movie to translate, right?
Mm-hmm. You would think.
I would think.
Yeah, she's the lead scientist in this, and she objects to what's going on.
She's, I think it's just objecting that it's a child that they're...
Yeah.
Or maybe,
Still,
I don't know.
I think that should be,
known to non-Italian German audiences.
Yeah.
But it never came out in America. Why bother?
It might as well have been all in French.
Yes.
Maybe that's why. Maybe the translation guy was just working along. He's like, okay, I'm going to start on this. Okay, there's the first couple of translations. What? Not coming out in America. I'm done.
Yeah.
Done.
Maybe the budget ran out. The budget ran out.
Let's do the chirons for where we're going and do the place names. Done. All right.
Well, on to the next thing.
It's 1990, so I'll see you at the club. I don't know. What do people do in 1990? I'll see you at the roller rink. That's what we'll do.
See you at the arcade.
But the female scientist. So the female scientist, they shoot at her. She jumps out a window and escapes. They send nobody after her.
Nope.
Nobody. This woman who is in charge of the secret, the secret soldier serum or whatever it is. She escapes and they don't bother going after her at all.
No.
She discovered our one weakness. Windows. We don't like windows.
Let her go. She's just a woman.
Yeah. She's just a frail little woman. What will she do?
Man, Frau.
Yeah. Fräulein!
Von Blucher.
But you're right. You're right. Not a one. Like the. You know what it was? Because the lead guy, that lead scientist, had that weird thing off the one side of his hat. Maybe he didn't see which way she went, so he didn't know where.
Which
he had
way did she go?
That weird curtain thing on only one side of his weird hat. I could not stop looking at that damn thing. I mean, I wasn't reading any, only half the subtitles because it's all I got. So the rest of the time, I'm staring at this guy's weird fucking hat that I've never seen before or since. It's weird.
It's a windbreaker? I don't know.
Yeah, but only for one side of my face,
So we find out through a voiceover that that woman has escaped Germany, made it to the U.S., and brought the super soldier serum recipe with her. And the serum, maybe this is Captain America lore, you guys tell me. But
so hold on. Let me ask you this. After what we saw the rat, do you think she objected because, and like you said, if we had subtitles, we would have known. Did she object because it was a child, or did she object because she didn't think the serum was ready yet, which it wasn't?
Probably both.
Yeah, like she didn't want the child to be turned into this monstrosity.
Okay, yeah. Like you said, it would have been nice to know her moral compass.
Yeah, but given that the outcome of the rat tests, you would think that she would want a bit more time before going to human trials, but the Germans weren't having it. It's already 1940.
It's 1936.
Well, Skip said 70 years,
so it's 1943.
Yeah. Oh, it's 36, so they got a war to get to, so they don't want to wait.
Yeah. Let me skip ahead 7 years. It's 1943. The war's still going. And we get back to, we meet Steve Rogers, and this is where it says that the serum takes a handicapped man and makes him like a star athlete.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
you were going to ask a question about his origin before I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Yes. I forgot what it was.
Was it regarding the Red Skull's origin?
No. No, it was Captain. Was it always that he was, it's the word I want to use. I'm going to say, quote unquote, defective in some way. Because in the new movies, he's just a really small guy.
That's how, he didn't have polio as in here. He was just
this one has polio.
He was just he was 4F. He was just scrawny. That was it.
Okay.
I mean, he may have had asthma or stuff connected with being, malnourished as a small person, but he wasn't handicapped. If that's it, yeah.
If I may, Scott, I have the official Marvel Encyclopedia.
Okay, let's see how close I was.
Yep. So, late 30s, yada yada yada. The first test subject for Erskine's revolutionary super soldier serum was a young would-be artist named Steve Rogers, who had attempted to enlist but had been turned away, classified 4-F, because of his physical frailty. So he was just too scrawny a dude to send to war.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, so the polio, it made me laugh. He's got polio. So here's handsome, Matt Salinger, tall dude. Oh no, I have a limp. Like that's what polio did to him, was just give him like, I twisted my knee and I look the same as this guy. Like, do I get the super soldier serum now? Because I got a limp too, like this guy. And by the way, real quick, if I'll turn the page here to the Red Skull section, I only want to read the first sentence, which will go against this movie. Johann Schmidt was born in a German village. Okay, so I'm closing the book now. Just close the book. That's all the official encyclopedia from Marvel needs to say about that origin. He wasn't an Italian dude. Now, every origin we get is some sort of like he was too frail to enlist and be a regular soldier, but he wanted to really badly. I mean, we saw that in like the Captain America movie later on with Chris Evans, that he was just a scrawny dude, and I guess he had
You know where we don't see it? In the 1970s TV movie with Reb Brown, because Reb Brown is already jacked. So, and in that movie, it's a steroid. So that movie, it is, so he's not frail in that. So it's all over because we did Death Too Soon, another Captain America. Yeah.
So Steve Rogers is saying goodbye to his family. He's going off to this science experiment.
I'm sorry, I got to say this. Steve Rogers and his mother, same age. Same age.
If they're not
Really?
No, that's what it looks like. It's like they look like they're the same age.
Yeah. And let's see. I'll look into that, but I think you're right.
I'm sorry,
But he
go
goes
ahead,
off.
Derek.
Yeah, no, the family's sending him off. He's going to look for a group picture, and he's like, "Hang on, my girlfriend's not here." So he tracks her down. She's at the pier. And I have a note here. Wow, I've got polio and my leg doesn't work, and you make me run all the way out here, huh? Thanks.
Yeah.
Her name is Bernie. Bernie, I believe. Is it Bernie?
Bernice.
I believe. Bernice,
Yeah.
and he calls her Bernie. Yeah.
So he gets picked up and he gets taken to the science place. By the way, he gets picked up. She says, "I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you forever." And I wrote down, "While you do you think you could develop a fascination for popsicles? That would help me greatly." And by the way, showing that this movie is made in 1990, Captain America
Smokes.
He's so hang on a second. No one's questioning that the army, first of all, there's a lot of healthy young men at this party, this going away party for Steve. And no one at this party, some of whom have enlisted, are going to question that they've enlisted the kid with polio who smokes. By the way, Scott, as a compliment to this lady, Melinda Dillon, who played Mrs. Rogers, she was 21 when Matt Salinger was born. Surprisingly.
Okay.
No,
compliment to her. She looked fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So could have been his mother. So
barely, but yes,
How old was Matt Salinger?
Well, he was born in 1960, so he was 30, and she was born 21 years earlier, so she was
51.
Wow, she looks great for 51, because you're right. They look the same age. It was kind of weird. I thought like, oh, he has a girlfriend. Oh, that's not the girlfriend. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I also find amazing is yes, they can refine the recipe because the woman who has the recipe is actually in America now. She's been working on it for 7 years, but she left before she knew what happened to the kid, right?
Yeah, but
so she doesn't know if there's any side effects, if it actually worked.
Well, but we do get in that voiceover, we get stuff about the Red Skull. I think they know about the Red Skull.
Yeah, the Red Skull is known. Yeah.
But to your point, what what works and what doesn't work. I think she just just kept doing those experiments for 7 years until she felt it was safe to do.
Yeah, she honestly, I think, objected to going to human trials so soon after seeing what happened to the rat.
That's what I think. Yeah.
That's what we have to think, because again, they're not going to tell us what she's thinking, but it sounds like that's what she was doing. And then the Americans gave her the time to make it safer for human trial.
Even if they didn't give us that in time, we could have had a small scene where it's 7 years later. It's like, we could hear her say, "It wasn't ready then; it's ready now." It just a little something to help
something.
us.
Yeah, like revealing a healthy rat maybe the next time.
Yeah,
like we're ready.
Yeah,
just a quick "we're ready." And I do like how they moved the lab to sunny California instead of New York City. Like Cap's not from New York in this.
No, he's from Redondo Beach.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well,
Why?
So two, I think it's one general and one, and the younger captain is the Billy Mooney, and he's a captain, but he looks like he's 12 in the Army. The younger looking kid.
He looks like who I would cast as a young Jimmy Olsen.
Yes.
Yeah.
In like a 1960s or 70s Superman, you know what I mean? Like a Christopher Reeve Superman, this would have been a good Jimmy Olsen, you know?
But why does the waitress pull a gun?
That's actually taken from their original comic. That's what happens. In the original comic, she's guarding the secret lab.
Yeah.
And
if they don't say the right code words,
if they don't have the right code word, she's going to shoot them. So that's why she does that. So that's actually taken right from the comic. Yeah.
Which is
okay.
Yeah, which is later repeated in Captain America: The First Avenger. They go into, I think it was a used bookstore or something, and the old lady behind the counter is packing like a submachine gun, and make sure that Peggy Carter and Steve are on the up and up before she lets them behind the curtain, so to speak.
Yeah.
My question to you guys is, what if like two people went into that coat room and it just happened to be two dudes that hung their coats on those exact coat hangers, and then is she gonna have to blow a hole in the back of two innocent dudes that are just trying to hang their coats up and have a meal? Like,
hey, do you know how to use those coat hooks? Those are for special people.
Yeah. Step away from the coat hook. Step away from the coat hook.
Yeah. You know? So they do the experiment, and he turns into Captain America.
Well, hold on. There's a scene where they're down there, and one of the general or whatever the army goes, pleased to meet you, Senator Kirby, which was a nod to Jack Kirby, who co-created Captain America.
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert! Yeah.
Yeah, nice drop for the nerds. Absolutely good one. And I'll see that, and I'll raise you. They use blaster shot sound effects during the transformation scene from Star Wars. They do like some of those pew pew, like some of the shot. Really? Yeah. Some of the very recognizable to me. It's they mix in blaster bolt shots in while the sparks are happening and the whole transformation's going on.
And the trifecta is, one of the soldiers goes, he may not be Superman, but he'll be our Captain America. So we get
a nerd trifecta.
All right, you fucking nerds. All right. If we can just stay on target.
Yes.
But is it just me? Is it just me, or did the good Dr. Vaselli really just want to fuck her new creation? Like, holy!
I think she just invented a sparks machine. Turn on the machine, and it just starts blasting sparks everywhere.
I have heard about the 4th of July here, you know.
So they turn on the machine, it gets shocked. She doesn't tell them that it's going to hurt like hell.
She doesn't tell him much. Just
Doesn't
get
tell
the
much.
chair.
This is going to hurt me, and it'll hurt you a lot more than it hurts me.
Yeah.
So they do the congratulations. They assume it's a success because he's still alive.
I guess. Yeah.
And then this is where, I don't know, they should have checked ID at the door. Because one of the people that's there to watch it all of a sudden yells out, "Hail Hitler," and then shoots one of the scientists.
Shoots her, the main scientist. Shoots her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he shoots her.
Now, you see, when you're back in Germany practicing this, maybe you don't take the time to do the Heil when you're trying to pull a loaded weapon. Maybe you just pull the weapon and say the words while you're shooting. You might get more shots off. I'm just
A
saying.
little more stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, a little more efficiency. You know what I mean? There's time for the hail after. I'm just saying.
Yeah. If Hitler was known for anything, it was being flamboyant.
You know what? I sit corrected. Yeah.
You shall say my name, and that is a horrible German accent.
No, I love it. I love it.
You shall say my name before you shoot her.
It's as good as any we've heard in this movie.
If you don't, I'll know.
Yes.
I'll know.
I will know it.
So Captain America takes him down, throws him into the machine, and electrocutes him. This, unfortunately, fucks the entire project. There's no more super soldier serum. So he's going to be the only one.
He also gets shot twice.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Captain America's not bulletproof.
No, never has been.
Okay.
Hence the shield.
Right. So he can be killed?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, many years after this movie, in the Death of Captain America, the Winter Soldier plugs him with hot lead in the skull.
That's one thing I meant to. A couple of years ago, we did a Captain America Death Too Soon. Is this the prequel to that movie? Does this have any relation to that movie?
Those movies on television had nothing to do. Those were totally separate from the comic book timeline.
Gotcha.
The only thing is the name Steve Rogers and Captain America. That's the only thing taken. All the rest is just has nothing to do with World War II. Nothing.
Oh, that's the motorcycle helmet year.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That was 1979, actually. So I think
Steve Rogers is recovering, and one of the army guys comes in. He's like, "Oh, we have a special mission that only Captain America can do it." I'm like, really? Like, you don't even know the extent of this guy's powers, and you're just naturally assuming that he's the only one that can do it. Like, do you not think that maybe there's a couple of, high-ranking, really good army guys that are like, I could probably do it.
Or like a squad.
Yeah, a squad, a battalion, maybe.
Some specialists. I don't know. Some pull your best from the front and do that.
Well,
and meanwhile, though, they should be doing like they did in First Avenger. They should be having him at home, being a human guinea pig and pumping out as much of his blood as they can to try and recreate the super soldier serum.
Yeah.
But also in the comics, after he becomes Captain America, he trains. He trains to become, in hand-to-hand fighting. He trains with his shield. He does all that over a period of months, so he can actually become the Captain America we know. Here he's getting up after, and apparently he's got healing powers because he recoups after being shot twice, and he delivers. They're looking for. They've got wind that there's a rocket. They don't know where it's headed, but it's headed to the United States. And he gets out of bed and he staggers and he goes, "General, where was that rocket?"
Oh, yeah. And he's still sweaty and something like, go back to bed, Steve. You ain't ready for nothing. And I know I keep comparing it to First Avenger, but this is the origin story, right? So at least in First Avenger, he went to boot camp first, trains under Tommy Lee Jones, then gets the serum. So at least, you know what I mean? Like, but this one, they're like, "Oh, it worked great. Throw him in the field. We're just going to dump him out of an airplane."
By the way, the vermicelli there, she made you a costume, so here you go.
Yeah, a tactical costume that's fireproof, but comes with little tiny wings.
Yeah, and made of vulcanized rubber, apparently.
Yeah.
Can you imagine filming this movie in a vulcanized rubber suit? Ugh.
She also made his
Um,
shield. Yeah, also made his shield.
Yeah.
From what? Like,
Never said.
We'll
Don't
find
know.
out in the sequel.
yeah, no, we won't.
They actually,
You know?
they actually mentioned that. They're like, I don't know what that shield's made out of, but gosh, golly, it's good.
He spends
Language.
an alarming amount of time without the shield, to be fair. And
He spends a lot of time out of the Captain America outfit.
Yes.
yeah.
I have a note later on that says, now there's going to be Captain America in this Captain America movie, isn't there? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yes?
Salinger put in a 66% maskless clause, I think, in his rider.
Well,
Yeah.
so the mask, the ears, they're not his. They're glued on.
What?
Yeah, I read that.
Because when they originally did the suit without those, it chafed his ears and it made him bleed. So they had to
wow.
abandon that and put fake ears on the cowl. So those are not his ears. So I don't know if so imagine trying to hear through that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Through
wow.
vulcanized rubber.
Yeah.
Hail, General, I have captured one of Captain America's... Oh, shit, it's rubber ear. I thought I cut it off.
Captain America. So we meet again. What?
For the first time, huh?
What?
Yeah.
What? So Captain America's on the plane and they're flying him over the Red Skull's base or whatever. And they have talk, blah, blah, blah. And then he jumps out of the plane. Was he not still tethered to the plane?
Oh, yes, but that's on purpose. There's that was a common thing where the tether is attached to a pulley, like it's part of your parachute system. So it actually deploys.
Oh, it releases the parachute?
It pulls the parachute, at a preset distance. Yeah, that's quite on purpose.
Okay.
My brother-in-law was a paratrooper for a minute in the Canadian Army, so he told me a little bit about this stuff.
My knowledge of World War II skydiving is not very good.
And man, this Red Skull, he's just a monster, right, Scott? Like, he's just a creature they cooked up in a lab. I don't know. It just,
Well,
I mean, the guy we get later is a bit better, but meh.
I mean, the makeup is good. I like the makeup on the Red Skull. And
I have to say, for 1990, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
But
I'm not saying the
is-
look of him. I'm just saying.
but evidently that's what's happened to the child after, and apparently not only did a 12-year-old child get the face of the Red Skull, but that machine also ages you 20 years and 7 years. Because
Yeah,
that's
Shazam.
that's supposed to be a 19-year-old right there, 20-year-old,
something like that. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, because that kid that they kidnapped, he couldn't have been more than 12.
Oh, that's true.
And
At
it's
36 to 43.
Yeah, so at 7 years, so he's 19. Even if he's 15, that makes him 23. So
Yeah. Okay.
Going up against 30-year-old Captain America.
well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And I do like this. Captain America, they fight each other, and Captain America gets his ass kicked. And I'm like, yeah, he doesn't have any fighting training. And this guy's been the Red Skull for 7 years, so he's been able to,
Yeah, he's been part of the German army.
Yeah, find out what his power is, find out what he can do. He's got 7 years
absolutely.
experience on him. Yeah. So I thought that was a nice twist.
No, you're right. Absolutely. Because like 24 hours ago, he was in California, IA, and now here, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they put him on the plane to Germany like 10 minutes after. It's like, oh, the lady's dead. All right, get on the plane, Rogers. Let's go. No training, like you said.
Yeah, so he kisses it out, and then he ties Captain America to the rocket. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm very sad you won't be able to teach me English." Because I guess that's what he really wanted. He wanted to learn English.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who better than Captain America to teach me
No,
American?
he's Italian. He's Italian. Hey, it's me, the Red Skull.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you.
I am not a German. I'm an
apologize.
Italian. Hey, what's up? What's the matter for you?
Hey, come on, I'm Red Skulling over here.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, no, sorry, that's what he wanted to sound like instead of like
It's
Super
me,
Mario.
a Red Skull.
Yeah, it's me, a Red Skull.
It's me, a Red Skull.
Yeah. Oh, Captain. You know what? He would have sounded much better with the Mario voice. That would have been awesome. Yeah. Oh, you were poor choice for America. You know. You know a champion. You know. You know. He took the power up.
Red Skull defeats Captain America, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ties him to the rock, and then woohoo! You know, once he leaves. You know?
Well, no, because Captain America traps him, grabs him by the wrist, and tells him to stop the launch.
Or he's going for a ride.
And so he yells for it to stop, and the Nazis are like, "It's a countdown in a movie. It can't be stopped. Duh."
Yeah. And I think they say something like that, but we'll never know.
No.
Yeah, because there's no translation.
Oh, but we're also told that the rocket is headed to the White House. That's where the rocket's headed. Yes.
From somewhere in Germany to the White House.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
so. Here's a question. Now, listen. A quick episode of If I Were. Okay.
Sure.
Now, I've never been a supervillain who suddenly got caught by the superhero while I was putting him in an elaborate supervillain trap. But if I were and I had a knife at my disposal, I would definitely cut off my hand instead of the other guy's hand.
Why just stab him?
Why wouldn't he cut off Cap's hand? Why cut off your own hand?
Yeah.
Stab his hand, but cut his hand off. He doesn't need it. You're going to blow him to smithereens in a second.
I'm going to guess that he couldn't cut through the material of the costume.
Oh, that's space age.
I'm gonna say that's what I'm gonna say. He tried, but it's not cut.
Oh, your suit is so strong. I cannot cut it.
But then, of course, no. Later, he gets shot, and that goes through. So that's bullshit too. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're right. He could.
The suit. It's thicker than my haku.
It's thicker than my accent.
Only my mama's lasagna is thicker than these, you know.
So he cuts his hand off, and and the rocket takes off, and the Red Skull survives being directly next to the giant flame coming out of the rocket
while bleeding out of one arm.
Yeah, you think that maybe he would have melted at that point?
How super is this soldier?
Like, I guess, yeah, he's got the super soldier serum.
Yeah, but I mean that
because he keeps calling Captain America his brother. Here comes my brother. Hey, here comes my brother. Mario.
It's a Luigi.
It's a Luigi, my brother.
Nice job, boys. Nice job.
Yeah. Woohoo! You know. So he flies from Germany to just outside the White House.
Say it. I've got the exact same note.
Where
I do too.
A young Tom Kimball, who apparently we absolutely must care about through the use of swirling newspapers.
Yes.
Local boy Tom Kimball makes good. Local boy graduates high school.
Well, that's after this. That's after this.
Right. we're going to be caring about this guy. He kicks the rocket slightly, which changes the trajectory so that it will fly.
Whoa,
From Washington-
whoa. We got to go back to the camera that he has that's able to take a close-up picture of Captain America
Yeah.
on a
On the
rocket
rocket.
with no blur effect whatsoever. I want that camera.
Well, yeah, he's moving
In
it like
1943.
That's a 19. Stuff was made better back then. God damn it.
yeah. Captain America, he must have been moving at 500 miles per hour to get to make it there in one night. And yeah, no blur, perfect. Yeah, and
No light.
no
It's in the
light.
middle of night.
No light.
Yeah. Oh,
I never
by the
even
way,
thought of that. No light.
and I mean, you can tell that America was at war because apparently no one gave a shit that this little boy was trespassing on the White House lawn in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
He's right up front.
ADAR. Where was the radar?
Yeah. They had it back then.
Yes, they did.
And yeah, no one thought to wake the president up or,
I'm sorry. Are we all missing the entire point here that he waited until seconds before he was going to hit the White House to change trajectory of this rocket? He had from Germany to the United States
yeah.
to kick the rocket.
Yeah. And he didn't bother.
He waited until literally the last second.
Yeah. And he just 1 foot heel kicks it a little bit. And then
What was he doing the entire time? I've always wanted to see the Atlantic.
That cloud looks like a duck.
And by the way, not only does they strap him to the rocket, they give him his shield. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
This is a bulletproof shield. Why don't you take it and study it and reproduce it?
Or just repaint it.
Yes, put a swastika on it.
There it is. Yeah.
Take the inflatable costume.
Yeah.
At least unmask the guy. Yeah.
Only 2 people know who this Steve Rogers is, and they both died during the experiment, so... Which doesn't matter, because
Yeah.
they make that distinction early on. So only 2 people know who Captain America actually is. And then for the rest of the movie, he's running around going, I'm Steve Rogers. I'm Steve Rogers.
Yeah. I'm going to go to my home, going to see if my mom's still around, going to see. Yeah. But then, so he kicks the rocket, like you said, at the last second, changes the trajectory. I did a little Googling. Washington, D.C. to Anchorage, Alaska is a 7-hour flight. So he had 7 more hours of fuel in that VX rocket and made it and flew another. He had time for the first 2 Captain America movies that the MCU put out. He could have watched them somehow.
It's not Anchorage, Alaska. It's somewhere in Alaska.
I just use that as a reference point.
Okay, fair enough.
So maybe he makes it in 650. I'm sorry. Okay. My bad. You know what I mean? He still had 6+ hours of flight time ahead of him.
And I love
to
it
do
too.
what?
He becomes a giant capsicle.
Yeah.
When he just lands in snow.
And where's the rocket?
Yeah. Don't know.
Did you ever read the early issues of this? I've seen a couple of panels here and there, Scott, and a lot of it had to do with, I think in the comic books, like Bucky dies getting him, like helping him get off of the rocket before it explodes. Or
There's
something
no
like
rocket. It's a plane. What happens
It's a
is
plane.
it's a plane takes off, and Captain America and Bucky jump on the plane. The plane goes over the Atlantic or the Pacific. I'm not sure. I'm not good with geography. Cap falls off the plane, and the plane explodes with Bucky. So that's how Bucky dies. Cap falls into the ocean, sinks down to, and that's how he becomes frozen.
The Capsicle, yeah.
Yeah.
So first Avenger got it pretty well and made it really actiony, exciting, and stuff like that.
So we get the whole thing about Kimball is growing up. He becomes the president. He
Well-
wants to pass an environmental bill.
But before that, we meet his friend Sam, who is a
Oh, yes.
reporter. And that is Ronnie Cox and Ned Beatty. So we get a Deliverance reunion in this movie.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's actually Ned Beatty's actual son too,
Oh, that played the part?
that played the kid.
Yeah.
So,
I could see that. Yeah.
but the president wants to pass this multinational, international, save the environment bill because it's the 90s and that's what we were doing back then. And this one general is against it for some reason.
Yes. And Darren McGavin.
Why I don't remember, but whatever. I don't understand why a general is against an environmental bill. Maybe it's taking money away from the army, I guess.
That's what that's what I'm guessing is, he wants more money for defense. I also think he's sort of, later in the movie, we're going to find out he's in with the Red Skull, so he might be on the take as well.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah. After we find out, this is where we cut to the. This is where we cut to the dinner of evil, as I
Yes.
call it. Red Skull has now gotten surgery. He's not red anymore. He's flesh colored.
Which is just such a disappointment. He's called the Red Skull for a reason,
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but I mean, at the same time. So they're at the dinner, and they're going over how they want to go, and they want to get rid of the president. And Red Skull gets up and he starts walking around the table. I'm like, uh-oh, somebody's about to get hit for the baseball bat. And then no,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen.
I love a good evil dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, evil dinner is the fun one where they're all their machinations and sorry, have you guys talked about the president? I apologize, I had to jump out there for technical difficulties, but have you talked about the president yet?
What about him?
Casual Friday president.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
wearing- he's got he's got jeans on. He kicks the feet up on the old Oval Office desk. There is Mr. Casual Friday president.
I've got the best outfits. I got the best outfits ever. You never seen outfits like mine.
got so much shit for wearing a tan suit. Imagine this.
Yeah.
So,
This guy's in his Wranglers, you know what I mean? Like that was his platform, eh? He's like the everyman president. He's like, I put on jeans just like you do, like I know he looks closest
Friday,
to Clinton.
Casual Hawaiian shirt Friday.
Yeah. I can only imagine what this guy's
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. I can only imagine what this guy's casual Friday would be. I think this was Monday morning, I'm sure. Like this guy was pretty laid back. Tom Kimball, the guy we all know and love now because he was a kid who graduated high school in a small town. Guess that didn't happen all the time. Made the paper.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, back to evil dinner.
So basically they want to implant the president with a control device, I guess.
yes, they don't want to kill him. Red Skull doesn't want to kill him. We can control him, and we can make him our puppet.
Yes.
That would never happen now.
No, we just get someone who wants to be evil on his own.
Oddly enough, this plot gets stolen by G.I. Joe the movie when they use Zartan to replace the president as a doppelganger. And
yeah.
This
But
plot
is
gets stolen
actually
by
kinda
Dave
smart.
when they
I once caught a fish this big. Yeah.
That to be fair, as comic booky plans go, I like this one. This is a good evil plot. No. Why make him a martyr when we can control him? It's way better. I love it.
It's no Lex Luthor real estate scheme, but
No, that's true. But
now
not too bad.
I have to share my screen again with this because we cut to Alaska. And this is where two guys happen upon Captain America. And I don't know if you noticed this, Mark, but that's Scott.
It sure is.
Scott
Holy.
discovered Captain America.
Wow. So now I know what you were up to in the 90s, Scott.
That's me.
Up in Anchorage there. Or
Wait,
sorry,
what?
near Anchorage.
Is that Captain America? I've read his comics. I found that funny.
The other guy kind of looks like Brad, one of our former guests on the show.
From
Yeah.
Pop Culture Yearbook. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. I like how it's the West Germany
Yes.
outpost, and yet it's run by an American dude. It's weird to have it that way.
The Berlin Wall either just came down. It just came down in 1980. So
was there an ice wall in Alaska that had to come down
Maybe.
for the American to be able to work with these guys?
maybe. So Captain America wakes up and fucking takes off.
And now Buddy, in the little tent or whatever, yeah, he doesn't stop and ask anything like, where am I? Which way is California? I don't know. Now this guy, he must have had the 1990 version of the camera the kid had in 1943. Because here's Captain America with his back to him, but yet he somehow manages to get a side profile picture. Which, what is the first thing you do with that kind of information? Tell the entire world!
Well, it's the 1990 version, so it's point and shoot.
Yeah, that's right. Point and shoot. Every single paper. Like the Springfield Gazette has Captain America,
Yes, and apparently the only one who doesn't read any of those papers is Sam.
Oh,
Because
yes.
the president has to call him to tell him, hey, Captain America is now on the loose. You're the president of the United States and you want someone hunted down. So you call your conspiracy theory reporter, buddy, best friend from childhood?
Who, by the way, doesn't have a government job with you.
No.
He's not as part of, I don't know, the White House press corps. Is that how that works, Scott? I don't know.
You got the entire military at your disposal. It's 1990. There's no wars going on yet. Well, I guess Middle East maybe was going on then.
Oh, they're ramping up for the first Gulf War,
but not in this movie. You could send helicopters of your own to go chase this guy down, but no, send Sam. Just Sam. And by the way, it's Sam because he's chewing on a pencil. Because the fat kid earlier in the thing was chewing on a pencil too.
So Scott, would this have been a case for the FBI to go find him? Is that how that works? Domestic?
Well, I don't know how it would work. I think the president knows that he sounds crazy, so he doesn't want to sound crazy. It's just like, because this is the world where nobody knows of Captain America. Like in the Marvel movies, he was a big hero in World War II. Here, nobody knows he exists. And except for the president and his best friend, Sam. There's more people that know, but, and the Red Skull, because he sees the picture, because this is made worldwide. Because even in Italy, he gets a paper, and it's like a picture of Captain America. So the president sends Sam after Captain America, and Red Skull sends his daughter, which means with that face, the Red Skull got laid.
Yeah. How does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm doing worse than the Red Skull here with the ladies. I guess I got to get really strong or something.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, not to get too gross, but when you're in that position, I think you can sort of make it happen, even if they don't want to. Yeah,
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the accent, a nice Italian accent.
Hey, it's me, the Red Skull.
Yeah.
Look at how slick the back of my hair is.
Yes, the red carpet matches the drapes. Huh?
So Sam gets out there in what I think it's a Volkswagen.
Yes.
And so there's
So what happens is Captain America has walked from Alaska to Canada.
Yep.
Yes.
Somewhere in northern Canada. So, yep. And I don't know if this movie knows how big Canada is.
No, Canada is small. Canada is super small.
Apparently.
Because you're able to find one person in Canada.
In the forests of Alberta, yeah.
Very, very easily. 2 people found him at the same time. 2 different people who were looking for him.
Yeah.
So,
the only 2 people in the world looking for him triangulated him in northern British Columbia or something like that. Or whatever.
Thank God Canada is so small.
Just a teeny weeny, yep, just a little blip on the map. Yeah.
By the way, 2 of the sexiest helicopter pilots I've ever seen in my entire life.
This is like a downright sexy goon squad, I tell you
This is talk about Abercrombie and Finch. Like, let me tell you.
Yeah.
These are Hollister Claude level models here. And so they land their helicopters, take out their motorbikes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's what you carry in a helicopter. 2 motorbikes per helicopter.
One thing now, Scott, to your point, how small Canada is, they didn't send 1, but they sent 2 choppers, and the best way to cover the most ground was for them to fly within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Just dangerously close so we can cover more ground, apparently. That's how this goes. Yeah.
By the way, you know what looks like the forests of Canada?
California?
Yugoslavia, apparently.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's
the
right.
Yeah. Yugoslavia?
Yeah, so that's where this was filmed.
What?
So, yeah. So you would think, right? Might be cheaper to film in Canada? Or,
especially
I don't
1990.
know, the States?
Yeah.
Located between the Hall of Justice and the Brady Bunch House is the worldwide headquarters of the 70s versus the 80s podcast, where they tackle such controversial subjects as
if you spill Zima on your Zubas, does it even leave a stain?
Which Cher husband had the better Love Boat appearance? What these guys say may shock you.
In your high school yearbook, does your hair even fit in the photo frame? So, Brian, where can you play this podcast?
It's on his phone, Mike.
Okay, so blast this sucker on your flip phone.
No, doesn't work that way. Listen to the 70s versus the 80s podcast, God willing.
Here's my thing. So they start chasing him down. Oh, they don't even chase him down. He sees 3 people on bikes, immediately runs.
Yeah.
He knows that these are bad people with ill intentions. And then a guy pulls up in a car and says, "Get in." Trust him immediately.
Yeah.
What was the logic there?
Guy on bike, scary. Fat guy in a truck, I could trust him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how he threw the shield and hit the lady in the head.
Yes.
And she's fine.
Yeah. Well, she's a tough German chick. So
no, she's a tough Italian chick.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's Princess Peach.
So Sam picks up Captain America in the car, and he's trying to tell him about all the things that have happened since then. He's like, "Oh, Martin Luther King and Red Skull was behind the murders of JFK, RFK, and Martin Luther King."
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. Why not? At this point.
But he keeps looking at inside the car, and it's like it's a Volkswagen, so that's German. So, you know, he doesn't believe. I mean, he doesn't believe any of this.
Yeah.
He sees the thing made in Japan. I didn't know Volkswagen had Japanese parts.
Yeah. And so he pulls the old, can you pull over? Because I've got to throw up and I'm going to steal your car routine.
Not
You know
the
what?
last
Maybe that's why
time
he
he
didn't-
does this.
No.
No. Maybe that's why he chose the fat guy over the Abercrombie and Finch models that were on the bikes. Like he knew he could outpace the fat guy running back to the car.
Maybe.
Yeah, poor Ned Beatty.
So he steals the car. And this is, and I'm so happy that I can say this is the return of Spruce Stringbean. Do you remember this song?
Oh.
This song that plays when Captain America is running back home. I'm riding in a truck back to the U.S. I'm missing my girl. Memories of the girl. I went back to the pier where we carved our names. Met up with some freaky people and a girl in a bikini. Found out my girl was a gilf. And that ruined the memories of my girl.
Stowing away on a truck from Canada.
How
Of
did he
course, it had to be beer.
So is that how he got across the border? He stored away? No
in
border.
a beer truck.
Yeah, this is Smokey and the Bandit. He stole a beer truck. I think that.
He's still, yeah. So what did they open up the back and he just handed over a 2-4 and was like, shh, and then they just, the border guards looked the other way for a 2-4 Molson.
There was no border security between the U.S. and Canada.
They got a case of Molson Light out of the deal because Cap is just giving it away. He's already stolen a truck. Like Cap's a thief right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know how many beers he had in there.
No, he just pulls up to the border. He's like, no, I'm just going down to do some cross-border shopping, eh?
Yeah. Oh no, I work for Molson, eh?
Just going down to Montana there and going to go down and do some shopping.
Yeah.
Going down to Butte. So he drives all the way to Redondo, California. Does he drive? Yeah, he drives.
No, he's on the beer truck.
Oh, he's right. He's on the beer truck, which happens to be going to Redondo, California.
Quick question for you, Scott. Do you see a lot of people running down the middle of the roads down there in the U.S.?
No.
Really?
Running down the middle of the roads.
Yeah, when he gets back to the old neighborhood, he doesn't run on the sidewalk. He's just running right down the middle of the street. No one calls the cops on the weird guy in the trench coat and the red boots running down the middle of the street.
in the rubber boots, yeah.
Yeah. Mother, I think that man is in a trench coat and galoshes.
Where did he get the trench coat?
Where do you get the bag?
From,
Where do you get the
from
bag
Ned
for the
Beatty
shield?
Good. Oh, there's a great question.
A perfectly circle bag for the shield. Where do you get that?
Yeah, what was it? Ned Beatty's lunch bag? Like, it's,
I know one of these days this custom-made shield bag is going to come in useful. I'm going to keep it in my car.
honey, it happened. I mean, it got stolen, but he stole the bag, so that means he needs it.
I love this. Yeah, you're right. He's standing in the middle of the thing. He's looking at the house, and the car comes up and goes, "Oh man, in the 90s, cars drive on the roads now. Oh, it's just so different from the 40s." So yeah, he's at Bernice's house, and Bernice's daughter comes home, looks exactly like her, because it is her, same actress.
But she's blonde.
So this is Sharon, not Carter. Sharon.
Scott, did you think it was supposed to be Sharon Carter?
No. I don't think this movie was that clever. The weird thing is, Stan Lee is a producer on this. And evidently Stan Lee just didn't give a shit. He just wanted the money and just to keep the name of the character or whatever. But yeah, Stan Lee's one of the producers on this movie.
What? You want me to do a cameo? That's a dumb idea. I'll never do that, you know?
Excelsior.
Yeah.
As he flies out the window.
Now, this arrangement, this is crazy what we hear next. This is the most insane part of the movie, I think. Forget
What's that?
Red Skull, forget the daughter, forget the whole thing. Bernie kept the house, met a man, fell in love, kinda, made him stay there just in case Steve Rogers, now somewhat 30, 40 years later, would come waltzing back into her
50.
life.
50 years later.
50?
Yeah.
50 years later.
40, if it's 1990, 47. 47 years later.
No, it's 1993. This
It's
movie happens in
1993.
1993.
Then
so
it is 50.
Years, yeah.
50 years she's been waiting for Steve to come waltzing back in so what, she could ditch this loser and finally be happy? What the hell?
That's the couple of notes I have. So all of that I'll wait for you always stuff he said. No? Okay. You waited 16 years. That's always. Okay.
So that's the thing with me. So he goes, you waited 16 years. She goes, I got married at 38 because I wanted to have kids. And he goes, you waited 16 years, which means she was 22 at the beginning of the movie, which means he was probably 22, which means that is not a 22-year-old man.
No, that's a 30-year-old man.
Yeah.
This is a 90210 setup if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
They're the 35-year-old high schoolers and shit.
Well,
but again, I'm sorry, Derek. It's worse. The fact that she got married and then tells Steve, basically, I was still waiting for you. This guy was just a placeholder.
Yeah, well, she actually says, she goes, they told me that missing in action was basically code for he's dead. And she says, but I knew you were still alive, but still remarried and had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like betting on black and red.
Yeah.
She was hedging her bets.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Like if she came back and I moved on and had that speech, that sounds like I waited for you as long as I could and then I moved on and this guy's a nice guy. But
the old Helen Hunt Castaway speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She was ready to sign papers and leave with like he looks like a 22-year-old man still, I guess. So maybe a 23-year-old by now, but
what's that conversation with your new husband like? Like, yes, I married you. Yes, I fell in love with you. Yes, I had a child with you, but we have to keep this house in case my old boyfriend comes home.
Honey, are you familiar with the concept of a hall pass? Okay.
Honey, look, he's on my list.
Yeah. Listen. Okay, no. You can have Helen Hunt. That's right. If 1990s Helen Hunt walks through this door and wants to marry you, I will allow it. But if Steve Rogers comes back...
Which, by the way, that's also a total change, too, because the guy that she married, he looks a lot older than Captain America is. Now, maybe they met when they were younger, but I mean, but he's got like a bigger frame than Captain America. Like when he stands up and he's going to go, whoop this guy's ass that attacked his daughter. He's got some beef on him.
Yeah. It's like he was Captain America's trainer.
Yeah. Okay. Red Skull is now Prune Face.
Yeah, the Red Skull is not happy with his daughter. Not happy with his daughter for letting him get away.
No.
Tell me you got money to burn, though. Like, she couldn't afford those long distance rates, but she flies all the way back from America to Italy to give a report.
Yeah.
Papa, don't preach. I fail you. I go back to America now. Like, it's just... She couldn't have called that one in?
She should have used AT&T. That's a callback to a different show.
Scott, you look like you're about to say something.
Yes. So she's eventually able to track Captain America down through Sam. When did she bug Sam?
Good
Because
question.
I don't remember that. Because what happens is Sam is able to get, I don't know, I guess from being friends with the president, he's able to get these super secret documents, and he finds the address of his girlfriend, Bernie, and he calls the president and he says it out loud over the phone, and she's able to hear it. So that means there's a bug somewhere on Sam, but I don't know when or what or where it happened.
Well, she hears the call from Sam to the president, so she may have bugged the White House.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just Sam's phone.
Well, you know what they needed a scene that. So first of all, like I guess being friends with the president, you can get a ride home from being stranded in the middle of northern Canada when some dude pretends to be sick and steals your ride, because he just leaves him there by the side of the road in northern Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
Where was the scene where her and the femme fatales roll up and offer this guy a ride home? That would have been the place to do the bugging. Right? Like if they had been the ones to pick up Ned Beatty's character and give him a ride back to civilization.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're right. Yeah, no, you're
but
right.
I don't know
Scott.
when or how. Because I don't think it's the phone, because I think there's a couple of times she just hears him talking to himself. Maybe it is the phone. I don't know. But somehow she has bugged Sam.
Yeah.
And it's able to.
Yeah, no, you're right. They never meet.
No.
Right?
As far as I know, they never have. Yeah.
So what's more likely, that she bugged Sam or she got into the White House somehow and bugged the White House?
Well,
I don't know.
Not the White House. Maybe she bugged his office, but I don't know. But how did she know who Sam was? Unless
the only thing I can think of, and they never talk about it, but I guess because they have plans to kidnap the president, they know a lot about him. So maybe they know.
It. Maybe that's it. Maybe that was all.
Maybe that's.
You know what? Maybe the general has bugged the phones or something like that.
Oh, there it is, the general.
So
right, we forgot about the crooked general. Yeah, the man on the inside. So maybe it is the White House that's bugged. Maybe the general did it.
We figured it out, Derek. We're good. We can move on.
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away there for a second. What's that? What's going on?
Scott cracked the case.
We thought maybe if the crooked general might have tapped the White House to help the Red Skull.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. And then so she's listening in. She hears the call from Buddy to go up to Canada, and obviously knew exactly where they were going.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take long to find him.
Yeah, and are now we at where Sam shows up? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, Sam shows up at Bernice's house.
Oh, but before that, Captain America is at her daughter's house. So he's not in the house. Okay.
And she's just sitting there going, I'm petting my pussy.
Yeah.
But Sam shows up at Bernice's house. The fashionistas show up as well, shoot Sam, kill the father, and then kill Bernice. Right?
They don't kill the father. The father is just injured and in shock, but they do kill Sam. Well, Sam is still alive, but they do end up killing Sam and Bernice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shoot him in the back while he's at the door, and then they barge in.
Yeah.
Where is the Captain America? You know. And then, meanwhile, Captain America is doing a scene that apparently gets stolen by Mike Myers for Austin Powers, where he's watching "This is what happened while you were frozen." Those those VHS tapes you can just hop down to the library and get.
This movie influenced. Movie was a big influence on a lot of movies. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Apparently, yes, yeah. The seminal 1990s Captain America.
What you missed in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
I think they have to keep updating it too. Like when something happens, do they just add on to the end of the tape?
There's another sequel.
Yeah.
What you missed, Volume 2, 1991.
Just like a Time Life video set. Is that order now?
It's made for coma patients and super soldiers who are frozen in northern in the Yukon territories or in Alaska. Yeah,
we'll admit it's kind of a niche market.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
How do we make money?
Right, yeah.
Volume.
We need Dan Aykroyd to do his high-speed pitch, man.
Yeah, we get a weird advertisement for Wheel of Fortune in this movie too, because the father's lying in the hospital and she's like, "I know what he likes, Wheel of Fortune." Okay, has no bearing on the rest of the movie, but sure.
But then we get one of the best movie cliches ever.
The interrupting report.
Yeah. So they interrupt Wheel of Fortune saying that the president has been kidnapped from his room in Italy, in Rome. That's where the peace conferences were taking place. And then, so let's see if you guys notice this. Then they interview the general, the crooked general. And at the end of the interview, the general pulls his ear. Does that remind you of anything?
Yep.
No.
Bill Mumy.
Bill Mumy.
Or Mumy.
The little kid at the beginning of the movie, that is the general. The little kid.
The scrawny guy, because he tugs on his ear
he kept
while
tugging
he's
on
watching.
his ear.
Yeah. It's a tick they give Bill Mumy to do to indicate that he's the young version of this crooked general. So he was there. He knows who Captain America is.
Yes, which means you can still grow when you're in your 20s or 30s. That's
great. Yeah, you go through the ranks of the military, become a captain, and still not hit your growth spurt.
Yes.
Well, that was wartime.
Yeah.
They needed captains now, so they were looking to the Boy Scouts.
Well, people at home were asked to ration their growing so they could send it overseas.
Yes. Do you know that kids are only growing half an inch a year? Back in the States.
Now you can help. Buy growth bonds.
Imagine those propaganda commercials before the movies. Now you can help the boys overseas.
Yeah.
Don't grow. Send all your growth overseas.
Smoke Camel cigarettes so you stop growing. That way our boys overseas can help, The 8-year-olds just puffing away.
Do the patriotic thing. Stop growing.
Do it for America,
There's a short kid. Behind him is a big waving American flag.
Yeah. He's got a lit cigarette.
And he's smoking with a...
No, he's saluting the flag. He's saluting with the cigarette in his hand.
Yeah. He's got the cig in the salute. There's an American flag, but a camel symbol is on it somehow.
No, it's Lucky Strike. It's back in the 40s. That's what it is.
Lucky Strike. I don't know my cigarette history. I never smoked, so I don't know. So Cap, Sharon gets the call, so they rush down to the house, and Cap sees what? I'm sorry, I keep calling him Ned Beatty here. What's
Sam? His name's Sam.
Sam. He sees Sam. No apology to the dying man for leaving him stranded in northern Canada, by the way. Sorry I stole your truck and got you into this.
Sorry, I thought you were German.
Yeah.
So Captain America's like, we need to find the files that Vermicelli there had.
Vermicelli?
And so he's like, I know where it is. So he drives down to the building that apparently these things take place in, these experiments, which is still there.
Still
under
a diner.
50s diner.
Still a diner after 50 years. It's like,
That's amazing.
And it's still a 50s diner, too. Like
Yeah.
it's because apparently 80s kids hung out in 50s diners. I don't know, but.
I know I did. You know,
So Captain America runs into the bathroom, and I don't know if you saw this, but obviously there was a girl at the sink, and so she sees Captain America, screams, and runs out. And then all of a sudden, there's an Asian girl in the stall
yeah.
who just runs screaming out of the stall. She didn't know that there's a man in there. She would hear a scream, but she just runs out of the stall.
That's a pack mentality, I think, is what happened there. It's just one lady starts screaming and running, they all do. Ah, you know. It was
Like,
all.
oh, it's okay. I'm Captain America. I'm allowed in the ladies' bathroom.
It's all Sharon could do to not just turn the other way and run. Like,
can't you tell by my uniform that I'm Captain America? Nothing bothers me more is when you go see a superhero movie and they're not they're not wearing, because apparently I haven't seen it, but this new Supergirl movie, apparently she doesn't put on the costume till like the last 15 minutes. It's like you want it when you go to a superhero movie, you want to see superheroes in their superhero costumes. That's what you want.
You want to see the guy do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, most of the ads I've seen, she just looks like a bum. Like,
Side note, since we're talking about, apparently that movie is terrible. I haven't seen it, but it is getting lambasted.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. No, so it's not even out yet. I don't think.
No, it's
As
out
of
now, yeah.
It came out.
Came out Friday.
Oh, jumpins'. Oh no. Whoops.
So,
So answer me this. So when the super soldier experiment didn't work, the army just left everything there,
thank you.
Yeah, weird.
The
including
super secret.
including notes, and just walled it up. Like, what?
You're right.
Well, but this is the other thing too. They said at the general said after the experiment that Vermicelli there had it all in her head, and she never wrote it down. Now all of a sudden there's diary.
They're looking for Red Skull's real name to go and find him.
Yeah,
That's what they're looking for. And they're thinking, well,
right.
The first experiment was on the Red Skull. She might know his real name and where to find it. So that's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And that is something that the army left behind for 50 years.
Yeah.
No, well, for eternity, apparently. They had no plans on going back there. Like you said, they walled it up.
Yeah.
Poorly.
This is like
What government agency sold that diner to a private owner?
without cleaning it out first.
Yeah. Well, just don't look behind the ladies' wall.
Yeah, those coat hangers don't work. Don't use them.
But they go into that thing.
Oh, I see here. You got a secret lab under there. That's going to cost you extra if we're going to clean that out. Or we could just put a wall right here. Just a nice plain wall. We just do some patching. Just leave the whole secret facility.
No brick. Brick's too expensive. We're just going to put up some patchwork.
Some drywall.
Some drywall.
Yeah, it's we're going to, you put the...
It's the ladies' room. Who's going to go through the wall of a ladies' room?
What, is some chick going to go through the wall? You know?
Is there any going to be a time where we're going to decide whether men or women get to go in the ladies' room? That's never going to happen.
Oh, like that's going to happen over here.
Men don't belong in no ladies' room.
Yeah. Listen, I quoted you for a secret facility cleanout package here, but apparently it's not in your budget, so we'll just wall it up. You know,
why is Charles Bronson working a belly?
Working this construction company?
I'm a man of many talents.
Many talents.
So they go into this thing, they get the diary, and then they're attacked by the Gap gang.
I call them
And
the femme fatale. I call them the femme fatales. They're like
Femme Fatales, yeah.
They're basically Josie and the Pussycats if they were
no,
spies.
there's two
like
guys now too. There's the guy with the slick back hair, and then there's the Asian guy. And the
we
Asian
know
guy
who's
grabs,
running the show. We know
Sure,
who's
sure.
in charge. Yeah.
but the Asian guy grabs Sharon, and then he's about to shoot Captain America, and then Sharon knocks the gun out of his hand. He throws her to the ground, and then instead of getting the gun that she just knocked down, he picks up a lead pipe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you grab the gun?
I
Because he's Asian, he's got a funny kick. Yeah.
But I love the fact it was like he grabs her and she's got the diary and he goes, "Oh, the doctor's diary. I'm going to give this to the Red Skull.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a
that was
1970s cartoon and I'm going to narrate what I'm going to do."
Hey, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this the Red Skull. See, man.
Ah, see? Ah.
Yeah. He's in a 50s diner, so he might as well, right? Like,
Yeah. And then cut back to the president is getting his he's undergoing some kind of procedure. He's had to wait 24 hours for his blood pressure to go down so they can implant the implant.
that's later.
That's now.
That's now.
It's
They
all
in-
interspersed.
Oh, that's
they
not
inject
right.
him with something and says this formula takes 24 hours, for your body to get into a position where we can put in an implant. So it's just very,
It goes out to
it's-
work on his brain or
yeah,
something.
it's very convenient ticking clock. Oh, we got it 24 hours before we can do anything.
And so meanwhile, back at the fight in the basement, they're like, "Oh, we could take out these boilers, but I tell you what, that's shield-like quality you got down there in them pipes. So we're just gonna leave it." And so, of course, Cap grabs one of the lids from one of these steel, I don't know, boilers or something like that, and he uses it once as a to hit a guy, and then drops it, and then that's it, and he's not going to use it again.
But the president grabs a bottle of poison
Or acid? I don't know, Scott.
Acid.
Acid?
Okay. And he's going to try to acid the bars of the cell, which doesn't work. But he palms the acid right in front of a guy who should have seen him do it.
Really
one of the
should've.
flunkies is just standing there.
Yeah. These are some bad goons.
Like, okay. And this is where we do the fake being sick, yoinking your car routine again with Sharon.
So I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. How did he buy a ticket to Europe being frozen for the last 50 years?
Oh, good
It's
question.
the 90s, man. No one cared.
That is true. So, yeah. So
He's with a pretty blonde girl. That opens all the
Yeah.
doors. Yeah.
So this next part is so dumb. He does the fake sick again. Well, first of all, they figure out, the Red Skull, it's going to be here. And he does the fake sick to get her out of. She knows where he's going.
Yeah.
She did it as much, if not more, detective work than he did.
Yeah. He's literally right before he does that. He pulls out a map and goes, "Oh, okay, this is where we're going. Can you pull over? I'm going to be sick." It's like, well, okay.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying, Scott. Like,
But
how
no,
ridiculous is this?
Yeah, it's so stupid. This Captain America is an idiot. This is not a good representation of Captain America. But just a side note, Matt Salinger is the son of J.D. Salinger, who wrote Catcher in the Rye.
No, this is where. So they go back to the old house where Red Skull was kidnapped from, right?
Right.
And then Sharon shows up immediately. She speaks Italian because, of course, she does. And this is where they pick up the recording device that has the recording of Red Skull's parents being shot.
Right.
And so they take it to a tinkerer, and he can't fix it, but she records it on a tape recorder.
On a Walkman.
Because, of course, she has one of those. Yeah. Why would you have one of those? But okay, sure.
Again, to Scott's earlier point, everyone's lousy with cleaning up around here.
Yeah.
It's been 50 years and no one has done anything with this place
Box of shit.
at all.
If I found
the old owners.
if I found that recorder, how much is this worth? This is from the 30s.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth something.
Yeah, where's the pawn shop guys in this? You know,
Yeah. But they're sitting in an outdoor cafe, and in come the femme fatales, and then they sit down at the table next to them, only to pull out a gun then. And then Steve Rogers picks up a bulletproof table, and then, oh my God, table clothesline. Just wallops them with the table.
I kind of like that, actually. I was like, he just throws the entire thing like,
Table to the face.
I thought I'd seen it all, McMahon. You know,
Why did they wait till they sat down?
No
yeah,
idea.
why not just walk by and go, yeah. Hey, you should have just walked by and go, blammo, done. You know, end of movie, roll credits. You know, and again, I, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm starting at this point to develop the theory that Red Skull's daughter is some sort of mutant because her dad was a super soldier, that she got some sort of mutant tracking powers, because this is twice he's been in the middle of nowhere and she's found him just like that so easily. That would have been more interesting, by the way, if she actually was like a supervillain of some sort, like even if just she had these tracking abilities or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't she have a bit of the super soldier? So why did she tossing cars around? And
yeah, wouldn't she have any residual effects from being Red Skull's daughter?
That's what I would think. I would think so. Yeah.
So there's a big chase scene. It ends up with Captain America and Sharon jumping into the ocean while the Go-Go's there run up and, oh, he's gone.
the Go-Go's.
I mean, come on. They look like a singing girl group. Come on.
Yeah. It's like being chased by Bananarama.
Bananarama. Yeah, exactly.
Bike like an Egyptian.
But then, so they get away and they get into a car and they're like, okay, well, we've gotten rid of them. No, they haven't. Another chase scene.
Well, she goes back to the cafe and gets Red Skull's daughter's purse. You know, she's able to finagle and gets her ID. So that is able to tell them where they're keeping the president.
Why would you put that on your ID?
I don't know.
Yes, I live at 1 Villain Hideouts Way, Florence, Italy.
Next of kin, a guy who was born in 1930.
That's P.O. Box Red Skull Castle.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. So another car chase, and I noticed in the one of the drivers, I was like, is Valencia being driven around by the lead singer of the Scorpions? Got that 90s rocker hair.
Oh, and I think this is where, they get to the castle, and then what's it, Sharon? Sharon.
Yeah.
Does the old Captain America bit, gets him out of the car and says, "You'll do better on your own." And then she gets into the car and lures all the bad guys away so he can go to the castle stealthily. And
she runs into a roadblock where like the Lost Boys are waiting for her.
Immediately gets captured.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like if they just looked over that way, there's Cap. You know, he's still standing like 40 feet away, dumbfounded.
It's literally down the road.
Yeah.
It's like a Naked Gun bit, where it's just like,
really is.
You turn your head and
really is. But so they throw her in a cell that's directly underneath the president. They're going to inject the president with something. They
It's
lock
the
him
final
up.
mind control thingy.
Yeah. They lock him up. Captain America finally decides, okay, I'm actually going to be Captain America and put on the suit. The president then breaks out of the cell.
Yeah, that little itty bitty bit of acid somehow melted all the way through that steel, and he just kicks it open.
Hides behind literally hide behind a cabinet while the goons are walking in. The goon can't see through the fucking bars, and only when he walks into the cell goes, "Hey, the president's missing." Like, you couldn't look through the bars and see that the president's not there? Plus, you just walked right past him. Do none of you have peripheral vision?
Peripheral vision is lacking in movies.
Peripheral vision sees you.
It's lacking in all movies.
It really is.
Everybody has blinders on in movies.
Yeah, this guy doesn't even have the excuse of having that weird thing on his hat, like at the beginning of
the German hat. Yeah.
The weird German curtain hat. Yeah.
Okay, so the president and Red Skull meet on the top of a thing. President jumps over the thing, over the side of the building. Captain America saves him. So Captain America and the president are sitting there and they're kind of hiding out. They're like, "Oh, geez, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of yours." And Captain America says, "Gee whiz."
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only thing that popped into my head was language. So a big chase scene. They're running after blah blah blah.
Yeah, the end of the movie is a sort of it's just a fight scene, chase scene, fight scene, chase scene. It's just all one. Because three are going on at once.
Yeah, Captain America knocks some bricks onto some guy from above. The president gets a hold of a thing. The president runs into the general. He's like, he knocks him out. He's like, "You're not going to be able to get away with this." Knock. And then it comes down to the courtyard where Red Skull has had his chair moved.
Yep.
He has a villain's chair that just to bring it down to the courtyard.
It will be more cinematic.
Yeah. But that fight doesn't work out. The president comes in and blah, 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 fight. Red Skull retreats to his piano on the corner of a castle wall.
Yep, like all evil villains do.
Yep. Yeah. Like evil villains, and I think Elton John probably has a setup like this, just because he can. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to...
Where he's got a bomb, he doesn't know how many megatons it is, but it's going to take out 70 billion people across southern Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was his plan B.
Yeah.
Like, plan A, control the president of the United States. If that doesn't work out, blow myself and half of Europe to smithereens.
Yeah.
Like, talk about taking your ball and going home.
But this is where he gets distracted by the recording that Sharon took of him in 1936 when his parents were getting killed. That causes him to suddenly get wax nostalgic, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, I suck as a kid when I played the piano. Like,
yeah. So before he can hit the button, the detonator, Captain America throws his shield, knocks him over. It's very, very anticlimactic. The end of this movie, very anticlimactic. He throws the shield, knocks him over the cliff. The daughter's about to shoot him, and the shield comes back, and he's like, "Look behind you." And apparently the shield just crushes her skull.
No. He
knew that shield was boomerang.
He says heads up.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
And the bomb gone,
neutralized. It went over with the dummy that fell down the cliff.
That was funny watching that dummy fall.
That was a hilarious dummy fall. Yeah. It's like, why even bother? Why even bother with that? I mean,
Scott,
would've-
did you ever get a chance to see any Super Dave Osborne?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Super Dave. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
was-
that exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, that was. So then Captain America stands there and he takes off his mask. And I wrote down, I would have gone with the shot of the hero that didn't have the massive cowlick in the back of his head, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm no movieologist.
Yeah.
And he picks up the girl and he saves the girl, and then he puts the mask back on to turn to the camera and then fade into the comic book still of Captain America and cue Spruce Stringbean again.
Yeah.
Captain America saving the day.
Yeah. I knocked the bomb out of his hand. Turns out you shouldn't get it wet. That's what neutralized the megaton bomb.
Anything else
There's nothing else to add to
before
this
we get
movie.
into the extra stuff? There's nothing else to add to this movie.
Yeah. This movie needed to add a bunch to it, but no, I have nothing to add to it.
So, just a couple of things. In an interview with the publication Retro Junk, co-star Ronnie Cox said this movie, quote, remains to this day the finest script I've ever read. How those guys messed that film up, I'll never know.
I'm sorry.
Apparently,
who
the
said
original
that?
script was fantastic. Ronnie Cox,
Really?
Tom Kimball. Dolph Lundgren and Arnold Schwarzenegger were up for the role of Captain America.
Pull over, I'm going to be sick.
That's exactly why he
Yeah.
did not get the role, because of his accent.
Same with Dolph.
Nope, Dolph Lundgren was busy filming The Punisher from 1989.
Better call.
Val Kilmer was also considered for the title role, but he declined in favor of doing The Doors, which, again, better call.
So this is
Canon
19.
film.
This is 1990. They're all
Yes.
established stars at this point, and
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, is this the only movie that Matt Salinger has done?
I can check that.
Yeah, double check that. Canon Films got the film options for Captain America. Universal Pictures had the rights. They were planning before then. Universal Pictures had the rights. They were planning a Captain America reboot in 1981, and there was talk of Jeff Bridges as Captain America and Peter Fonda as Red Skull.
Wow.
1981.
Wow.
So you can imagine that. The dude was going to be Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
and
man, I don't want to throw my shield, but, you're just being a bit of a dick.
then I'm going to have to go get it again, man. According to director Michael Winner, the first draft of this movie was going to be set in modern times and would have Captain America tracking down the Red Skull and a female death squad who had stolen the Statue of Liberty.
Well, we got Red Skull and the female Death Squad.
Well, it would have been the first sort of real life adaptation of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Did they steal the Statue of Liberty?
Where do you hide that?
In a castle in Italy, probably. Right next to your piano. That's what
I guess so, yeah.
Did you find anything on Max Salinger?
Sure did. He had done 8 roles before this.
Oh,
Okay.
Including his first one. He had a part in Revenge of the Nerds back in '84.
Oh.
So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 8 roles. I think some were on like TV, TV movies, stuff like that. But yeah, he had done some other acting before this, and since, in fact, right up into some TV show named Your Friends and Neighbors in 2025.
okay.
So he has worked before and since. He was on an episode of House MD.
Oh, there you go. Probably had lupus.
Yeah. Nope, it was never lupus. Until the one time it was.
Yeah. Well, as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
Actually, I'd like to defer to Scott because I have 5 of them, so I want to see
Okay.
see what Scott's got going on.
Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, my first one is this the first superhero gender swap with a female Bucky with Captain America?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
So
also,
Bucky was one of the femme fatales?
No, Sharon.
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon. Okay.
Yeah. And second,
Okay.
if you like your Captain America and mom jeans, this is the movie for you.
Very
Okay.
good.
Mark, I'll go next if you don't mind. To see
Yeah,
you got
go
5
ahead,
of them.
yeah.
I got 3. Or is it Captain America defending the world from Red Skull and the Gucci Gang?
There we go.
Along the same lines, is this the backdoor pilot to Charlie's Angels? It's the only C name that sounded German. Or is it the alternative story of The Fugitive?
Oh.
Kimball
Right?
doesn't become a fugitive, he becomes the president.
There we go.
And Harrison
Go
Ford
ahead,
is
Mark.
the president in the new Captain America movie. Boom!
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I totally knew that when I made that origin.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man, and now I'm the Hulk. I'm going to kick his ass. You know, like.
Now get off my plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one. Yeah, Ronnie Cox is doing his best. Harrison Ford kicking ass as the president, it's like Air Force
That's
One.
true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have Scott. You actually inspired my first one. Or is it catch her in the right moment and you can pretend to be Stick and steal her car?
Okay.
Or is it hide and seek the movie? Because there's a lot of they just tippy toe around, like you pointed out. The president just hides behind a bookcase. Zip.
Yep.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to hide over here and pretend to be Stick and zip. You know, stuff like that.
Yep.
Or is it Captain America, America's greatest gym bro? And I mean, yeah, and I mean that from the beginning where they're like, well, they'll turn him into a good athlete, like just a real, like not a superhuman, just like a guy who he's watched those Chuck Atlas ads and didn't get sand kicked in his face no more, you know? Like,
Who's that Olympian? Jim something?
Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe. There you go.
Jim, yeah, I mean, like they make it sound like he's just going to be about like, he'll be like maybe a Bruno Sammartino, which is a strong dude, but
he's Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know that's not true because
we're going to turn him into a guy who could stand on top of a trophy. You know?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Like he was bowling trophy guy. Now he's, you know,
now he's
Olympic weightlifter trophy guy. Yeah, exactly. Or is it the story of how even the president can have a Comic-Con moment? Because there is one. Kimball loses his shit like I do meeting celebrities at Comic-Con. Like that's just like,
that's true too.
Oh my God, Captain America. Oh, can I have your autograph? Like, you know, like, yeah.
Yep.
And actually, it's funny what you said there, Scott, because I had said, or is it how the president became Bucky? Because he gets in on the fight and he's like, "Hey, Cap, here's your shield, Cap," and he throws it to him. And you know. Again, he's still geeking out over Captain America, right? So,
and he's always like, "Captain America needs my help."
Yeah, I'm going to help Cap. I'll save you. Watch out, Cap! The Red Skull's going to do something evil. You know, like. And he takes a bullet like Robin would. You know what I mean? Like he's a good sidekick. He takes one to the arm and still keeps on fighting, you know?
Well, Scott, what kind of shows are coming out around this time for you? It's coming out late July.
So late July, that means our episode of the Dan Aykroyd podcast will be out. So before this one, we recorded an episode. We did. I'm not going to tell you what it is when it comes out, but yes. So when late July comes out, go to the Dan Aykroyd podcast, and me and the Canadian movie crew will be on that episode. And if you want to know anything about all my other
also check out.
Just go to scottyblanco.com. That has all the connections to all my socials and all the podcasts that I'm doing.
Yeah. And go check him out live whenever he's doing stand-up.
Absolutely. We've said it once. We'll say it every time. I've been a couple of times now. Love your show, man. Every time. You never disappoint. Yeah.
Well, that's going to about do it for 1999's... Not
Nope.
1999's. That's going to about do it for 1990's Captain America. I'm Derek.
I mean, Mark.
I'm Scott.
Join us next time. We'll take a look at the story of James Bond infiltrating a plan to sabotage the space program by an alpha male dude who blasts his pecs and doesn't believe in cheat days. Sean Connery and Dolph Lundgren star in Dr. Bro.